Hello everyone, my name is Four, and welcome back to SurrounDead and my Nightmare playthrough. Now, it's been quite a few days since I've actually done any recording. I have not been healthy, but I am getting better. Did have to rewatch the video for the last one just to figure out what was happening. And I've come over here because those things over there were annoying me with their noises. So what I have done off screen was quickly did a bit of fishing, grabbed a couple extra fish so we got our food, and here's a lovely wildlife in the backyard. So we went over there last time. I am toying with the idea of possibly pushing that way or this way. We need to start thinking about where we set up a base. I don't really want to be camping out here. And on that note, I'm going to do a slight change to the upload schedule, as you'll have noticed by the time this one goes up. It's just going to be twice a week. Probably do a little bit more recording and edit it down. We'll see how that goes. Just exactly what happens on that front. Mostly so, rather than constantly rapid firing it out and you guys not be able to give any feedback because it's, you know, already too late. Yeah. Gives an opportunity for you guys to potentially preempt any disasters that I might be going to do. But anyway, let's get on to it. I think we'll have a nosy down this road. We've got... Ooh, I got... hang on, how much have I got? Yeah. Leave the cloth behind. We've got some spare baseball bats. Got a little bit of spare money. Spare fishing rod, so we can at least make some money if we die and can't get back to our loot. But, yeah. Part of me kind of wants to go back through and clear that apartment again just to see what we can get. But I also want to find that burnt out car again. Is that it? Because that had a lot of scrap on it. Did I just hear something? No. Maybe. No. Okay, so what do we got? We've got a sprinter. I think we should probably start with the sprinter, even though everything's moving quite fast anyway, because it's nightmare mode. I have kind of forgotten. Come on, bud. I know you can see me. I was watching stuff back, and I feel that actually the power attacks may not be the smartest idea. Especially with this. We can get more optimal stamina and stagger. Like, just normal hits. This baseball bat's actually quite good. Now, I'm pretty sure I saw someone just there. But, uh-oh. What's going on up there? Come on, bud. I know you can see me. This is a smarter way to do it. Better stamina usage. And then we'll just idle a little bit, bait that one in. Did I bring a spare baseball bat? That's the question. No, 81%. Okay, I'm not losing too much. What's going on up there, bud? Is that a bandit? Or is that... What is that? let's just deal with this chap over here. Come on, I know you can see me. So, yeah, it's going to be a nice, I say slow and easy start, but, you know, it's Nightmare mode. It's not really that much slow or easy, but we'll ease back into it. Did you, my friend? Those might be bandits. Who am I going to pull first? That one. Oh dear, two of them. However, baseball bat, good for stagger, unlike the knife. So, nice and methodical. Not really much loot. Now we've got a... You're actually looking my way. So let's pull that one first. No. Friendly scav. Oh well. No. Why am I hitting trees? Well, sorry mate, but I'll... $10 is $10. Does mean if there's any more of them up that way, it should be friendly. Bonk. Still no loot off these guys, but hardly surprising. And no one's sneaking up on me by the sound of it. Clang. How much do we get? 20 pieces of metal. That's actually quite good. Now, was it just the one trader? Scavenger? Surely not. There we go. Friendly scavenger, friendly scavenger. He just wandered off from his mates and got murdered. Never split the party. So, 74%. I should have brought another baseball bat, shouldn't I? However, come on. Get in here. Oh, a dog. Alright then. Oh, God. What the dog doing? The dog might actually be killing everything for me. Alright then. 72. Let's have some water. Good dog. Let's see if we can see the dog. Oh, that was a waste of stamina. It was slightly risky, but with them being dumb... Nope, you're going to attack the dog. Oh no, you're going to go to the dog, okay. Oh, money off. We got some loot off the zombie. Yes, technically that is a nice little bug that... Ooh, 39, but not off that. Let's just recover. And on to the next one. So now that I've got a baseball bat, and most importantly know how to use it, don't power attack, it seems, is the correct way to go about it. Let's have something to eat. Consume. So even if I get hosed and die and have to come back, I theoretically can do it with just a baseball bat and a couple of bandages. Come on, I need you. No. Oh, dang. Dang it, Bubby. We've got there 2 zombies out that direction. I really need to get the attention of this one. There we go. So yeah, look at that. I can regenerate. Backpedal, backpedal. Almost get my stamina. If I was a little bit better at this game, I actually wager I could probably hit them at a pace to keep them staggered and maintain a full stamina bar. We see anyone else? There's 2 over there. And 1 there. Just grab that and hide around here. So those are shoes. That's... Ooh, gloves? Sure. Pants. Okay. Let's go wide. So we know that there's potentially up to 3 there. Let's not sprint as well, because stamina is precious. No one's there. No one's there. Alright, come on. I'm like right in front of you. I get the feeling there is another one to the left over there. Ooh, lockpicks. Thank you very much, good sir. There's that one. Going to assume that there's another one because, you know, just takes a bit longer if there is not another one, and it stops me from dying horribly if there is another one. I do like to think that I'm actually getting slightly better. I mean, I'm still a blundering idiot. However, we might have just successfully cleared this. Alright, we'll just grab everything. So, ideally, I want to get a crowbar, regret and selling it, and an axe. Grab everything. If I can get that, we can start looking at chopping some trees down and building a base. This potentially could be a nice-ish spot, but it's not the right button to push. What am I doing? Ooh, hello. Loot all, thank you. Ooh, we leveled up. So that's, I did get a little bit of leveling up from, ooh, do we go with the distraction? No, I think we'll go with the combat roll this time around. Just from doing that little bit of fishing. Must have been so close to leveling up. But that is another point, and grab those. Let's just crouch just in case. What we got? Oh yeah. Oh, more random tools. Is there anything up here? Don't think you're gonna find anything, but see, as you can see, we could just nice little base you could set up here. The only real issues I have with it, no water. I'd like to have somewhere where we can have a water source, even if we have to boil it. Oh, that bat's down to 62. I think we need to bring 2 baseball bats just to be safe. Anyway. What do we got over there? Is it the... It's Friendly Scavenger. I will see you back at the safe zone. Alright, here we go. I've stopped off at the tent, put the bedroll that we earned there, and dropped off a change of clothes. Also just did a quick spot of fishing just to top up our food supply. Now, let's see what we can do about money. What have you got, my friend? Would have been nice if you had a crowbar or an axe. That would have been real nice, my friend. We will get rid of these, though. We're going to get rid of all of that to start with, just for the money. So we actually have some. Yeah, no. Shotgun, bad idea right now. Supplies? By any chance? Oh. That is just a yes. Boom. Axe. Done. 200 left over. Like, this is... Drink. Out of there. What do we need? So if we were going to make our own... Well, to make our own crafting bench, which is this, we'd need... some nails and some wood. So... Ooh, that's actually quite low. And then to make a disassembly bench... We're not too far off from that either. But we'd want... And a construction bench is actually pretty easy to make as well. Like, primarily we need a construction workbench and the crafting. So what's that? That's so if we get 10 nails, which we can just make here. Boom. So we've got enough to do both of these. We won't go with either of those, I don't think, but... So we need 20 logs. Which means we're going to want to pop that out. And that on there. So, I think what I'll do is do that off camera. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've seen plenty of tree chopping. So, yeah. I will see you back here once I've done a bit of deforestation. Alright, that didn't take anywhere near as long as I was expecting, so we have quite a bit. Now, what did I want to do? I wanted to have a bite to eat. That's you. And we want to make a construction bench. So that will let us build our thingies, but I think, yeah, we'll get our own crafting bench as well. And, yeah. So I think now we're going to head back to the tent. Place the stuff down so we can actually itemize what we want. What do we got? We are okay on sustenance. I need to figure out best way to go about. We want to make some repair kits. Can I make them? No, not straight out of there. So the crafting bench is going to go here. And the construction bench is going to go there. So we can make a vehicle repair kit from here, but nothing else. We're going to need to get that. Which, if I had 2 more scrap metal... 2? Yeah, 2 more scrap metal, we could make that, but then we wouldn't be able to make the other thing. However, stuff. We're going to go with this one this time round. Wooden foundations, so we need wood, that's fine. Nails, so we need scrap / nails. We need a lot of stuff. Which I guess we're going to store our materials in here for now. Including the axe, because we're not risking that. And we'll put the money into there. And We wanted an extra bat, didn't we? Because this one, 22 to 24, yeah, you can see that it's just, I don't know. Maybe the durability doesn't affect the damage. I'm sure it did. Meh. So, okay, let's just do a little bit of fishing while we think about what we're going to do. Because I'd like to be able to set up our home, our fort, next to some water. Here's being one reason, so we can fish, not have to worry about the food situation. It also means we can fill up our bottles and just boil them up. Not have to worry about making a well. The only thing is, where do we set up? And I think this is the point where kind of need to start really thinking about where that spot is. Like, I could just bung up a basic shack up here. Obviously, I don't really have the luxury of scrap metal. Alright, that'll do. Not really here to fish. So, if we kind of need this as well, which means this is, what is high quality? So 3 scrap, so that's 15. We need 25 scrap for that. Plus that, so we need 30 scrap. Yeah, plus that. So we need 30 metal scrap. Oh man, it's dark. It is very dark. And so we need, what, 17? So as you can see, we've got some stuff lined up in case of death. Oh wait, those are pants that don't have storage. Like, neither of those have storage. Mind you, the office shirt doesn't either, but meh, we can't be running around the zombie apocalypse without pants. However, oops. So we've got our bedroll here. We are going to sleep. Grab the money just in case we get lucky. And they survived 4. Chances are that's going to change once I get a little cocky and go, oh, I can handle it, and no. We'll get back into here, have a drink of their water. Well, actually, no, we're going to cook those 4, which stacks up nicely, and we're going to drink the water. I did just see the wandering trader. Where did he go? Yes, quick. Up right there. You're not getting out the door. No crowbar. That's fine. Not really, but I'll deal with it. That hasn't refreshed, has it? No. Rats. And I don't think we're going to be lucky to find anything in here. And 25 per. No, that's too expensive. And we're going to have some cooked up fish. No point talking to either of them. So, right. We can... Like, setting up here is kind of dull and boring. I mean, we ultimately set up shop up there in the normal playthrough. I want to do something I think it might be slightly silly, but I kind of want to set up, like, I think, like, under the bridge. Like, you know, live under the bridge like a troll. So we want to go back to our base. We're just going to offload, because I don't think there's any way that traders can spawn. I mean, there's old Mr. Car dealer, but let's be honest, I think we're a couple of dollars short of being able to afford wheels. As nice as it would be. Yeah. I think we're going to get... Oh yeah, we have a spare weapon. Not that this is probably going to be massively combat focused this trip. But you never know. Zombies jump out at you. You can hear more. Oh, hello. Interesting. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Interesting. That was up there and then it... This would be nice. Like, this is the one feature of, like, I don't want to use the GPS because you see these. Yeah, I'd love it if there was an option where you could just turn off the GPS signals for these airdrops, because if you can find one, oh my. Oh my. Or are we going up to the... Those are just up there. I think we're going to go crate hunting. This wasn't the plan. The plan was to go find a new house, but... Oh, man. Okay, so the airdrops don't seem to be affected by your loot rarity. I'm not sure how I feel about that. How do I carry as much as possible? Water there, that there. Grab the fuel. Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie me. What are we doing? What aren't we doing? Do I just leave the rags behind? Yeah, I think I leave the rags behind, don't I? Move the food up there. Grab all the booze. And then... we make a... run for the tents. I could do a cut back to the encampment, but that's kind of pointless. Let's just run back to the tent, dump what we do want to keep, and get back up there and hello. Bludgeon it to death, and just got to remember, okay, it's there. Because we can't even carry that. And I can't even be bothered chasing it, let's be honest. Although if it keeps up that noise, I will. So, what do we want to keep? We want to keep a little bit of water. We ditch the rest. And we will... I think we'll put the MREs in here as well. And we'll sell that stuff. Oh, shush, or I will beat you to death as well. That's right, Bambi. Oh, the noises of those are obnoxious. I mean, alright, we're going back to the tent straight away. We'll just chuck them in. What did we leave up there? We left one water and some rags. Is it really worth it? Yeah. So we'll chuck... no. No, we won't. So, have I got everything? Man. Jarring change of plans, isn't it? I mean, the generator would be nice, but also it's completely excessive. There's a smaller one, sure, maybe, but yeah. It's money. It's not great money, but it is money. So we're going to have to make sure that we spread the sales around. Will you buy it? Yes, you will. Excellent. Will you buy that? Yes. Oh, that's money. It's good money. And we don't really care about that. How much is that? Oh yeah, decent money. And do we want the gas cans? Yes, question mark. We will cook those up and sell them. It's just an extra stack of stuff we don't really want to look after. How much money you've got? You've got enough to buy that off me, good. And still no crowbar. I think we are going to sell that. Do you have enough to buy that off me? 200. He refreshed. They've just refreshed. Okay. Sure, you can take that. Do you, my friend, please have a crowbar? No, but there's an extra axe. There's also an extra dry bag. No. No. And that means if Mr. Wandering Merchant is still in the vicinity. I don't think he is, so we'll just drink and get going. Yep. He might be just here. No, I think he's left. Alright. Right. This is not what I anticipated doing. But given how scarce the resources are, I think we need to. Well, resources, money. It's realistically money that's the problem. We get up on the hill, we can figure out where they ended up. Because if they ended up in, say, the mall, we're not getting them. There's probably some bears there. There's our old house from last season. They don't appear to be in the... Not seeing any smoke. I think I must have grows... Okay, they're even further over. Okay. Alright, no, there's one. We can get that one. Those dropped in the irradiated zone. We're not getting... Those are military ones as well. Those would be nice to have. But we can't deal with the radiation. Just don't have a mask. That'll kill us. Even if we manage to get in and out without being seen by zombies. I don't have any radiation pills to chug, so we're going to have to write that off as no. Let's start being a little more careful. A couple of guys there. There's actually quite a few guys. We're just getting this and we're getting out of dodge. Take it all and get going. Oh, that is so tantalizingly close, but it will kill us. No. There's the boss in there. Lots of little guys. We're almost... I mean, to be honest, we were almost kitted out to possibly start clearing that. Frankly, I just don't have enough weaponry or repair kits. Alright, so 2 military crates up that way that we aren't getting. Oh well. Oh well. We got a medical and a food drop at minimal risk. Let's just get some stamina back in case a bear jumps out at me or something. What did we end up getting? Got a flare gun, flare rounds, charcoal tablets, and bandages. Ooh. Alright, while we walk this way, what do we use the charcoal tablets for? We make money with it, I guess. Medical trader. I mean, I know you'll buy them. And come back to this guy, because what's that? 100, nice. Flare rounds, nice. I mean, breaking them down would make more money, but can't break them down yet. So we needed a lot. We needed a lot of scrap, didn't we? Right. Ooh. There's our friend. Alright, please, 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 crowbar. It was a long shot, wasn't it? I don't even think he can stock them. They haven't refreshed, have they? No. Weapon kit. I mean, that would keep us going in the field a lot better. Yeah, no, we're going to take that. 81, okay. Feel it's going to be cheaper than buying new baseball bats and that sort of jazz. So let's go back. It also means we don't need to carry as much rubbish. So, decent amount of, well, change of plans, isn't it? That's going to make a noise at me, isn't it? Or do we keep that on? Now that we've got two nice full baseball bats. But, yeah, we'll go up here, grab this crap that we left behind, because, I mean, we are comparatively rich, but waste not, want not, right? And we'll get those back. They can go there, they can go in there. Let's just swap. Oh, gets grumpy about swapping. Even that. Okay, fine then. Yeah. So, looking at that, I think the next adventure, now that we've got, well, the next adventure is our original plan of an adventure. Stupid things. And we go down there, past behind the truck stop, and we go scout out. What's that over there? Boulders. We go and, yeah, scoot down there and actually have a nosy down there. If we're feeling really cheeky, we could even go check out that. There's a fire tower there. So either we set up there, but, well, nice and close to there, but obviously then we're not on the waterfront, but I kind of like the idea of living under the bridge, but, hey, let me know. So I'm going to space these out a little bit so you guys can actually let me know. What do you reckon? Go for the fire tower there? Set up under the bridge? I wonder if... Or even over here, maybe? I don't know. I like the idea of actually being under the bridge. I could even build a bridge underneath the bridge and we could live on both sides. There's an ambitious plan. Gonna need a lot of scrap for that, but yeah. Next time. Next time. We have to make the plan for next time. So on that note, we'll wrap it up here. Let me know if you prefer any ideas or if you've got another idea. I would prefer, though, not to set up here because this is kind of a little too close to everything in a bit. Other than that, until next time, stay safe, stay well. We'll catch you next episode.